Awesome sauce. Hello, everyone. I'm jumping in on a Facebook Live chair yoga class. My next class will not be live. It'll be available for the replay, though. I'm going to post it on our Facebook page as well as our YouTube channel. Same thing goes with this one. I'll also be simul-posting it to our YouTube and obviously Facebook, because I'm doing a Facebook Live right now. Anyways, this is going to be a 10-minute chair yoga practice. You can do it in any form of chair that you have at your house, whether it be a kitchen counter chair, desk chair. Some of these movements you can do, on the couch, or you can just come to a seated position on the floor. But this is for my people who maybe can't get down on the floor. Maybe you have some previous issues. Maybe you have some knee injuries or anything like that. So we're going to go ahead and get started. You're going to come to a nice comfortable seat. I have a blanket on my chair. If you can't reach the ground comfortably, then place like a pillow or maybe 2 books underneath your feet. But you're going to sit up nice and tall, rolling the shoulders back, resting your hands wherever feels most comfortable, and just begin to connect with your breath. So nice full inhales through your nose. Exhale out of your mouth. Big breath in. Exhale. Just taking a few moments here just to check in with your breath. Feeling the ground underneath your feet, your sit bones in the chair, maybe your back to the back of the chair. And for this warm-up, I just want you to inhale, reach your arms all the way up towards the ceiling. Big breath in. Exhale, bring your hands down to prayer in front of your heart. Inhale, take a big breath in. Exhale, down to heart center. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale. 2 more like that. Last one. Now this next time, I want you to inhale, reach all the way up, and then exhale, we're going to twist over to the right. So your left hand's going to come on your knee, and your right hand's going to come on the back of the chair. And you're going to use that to twist yourself over to the right, still sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, reach both arms back up. Exhale, go over to the left this time. So right hand's going to be on the knee, left hand's going to be on the back of the chair. You're going to roll your shoulders back, sit up nice and tall, and continue into your twist till what feels comfortable for you. You can keep your gaze in line with your chest, or you can look over your left shoulder. And then we're going to come back to center. Go ahead, inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, bring your hands down in front of your heart. We're going to go ahead and open our arms out into a T. We're going to cross our right arm in front of us. Left arm's going to kind of pull us a little bit closer, trying to get a stretch in the shoulders right now. Inhale, open up, back out nice and wide. Exhale, left hand's going to come forward this time. Right hand's going to come in front. Very nice. Now we're going to come back to center. Go ahead and just kind of shake out the wrists a little bit. Roll the wrist around. Wiggle the fingers. And then we're going to lift one of our legs up, just kind of roll those ankles around, wiggle the toes, go to the other side. Wiggle the toes. And then we're going to come forward a little bit in our chair. So we're going to kind of sit, not all the way on the edge because you don't want to fall forward, but enough to where you have some space on your legs. Then we're going to take our right foot, we're going to cross it over our left knee. Now if you've got any kind of pre-existing knee issues, maybe don't do this pose. Or just be mindful of the knee here. We're going to flex the foot. Make sure that the foot is past the knee, so it's not like that. You're making sure it's past. We're going to hold onto the right knee with the right hand, roll the shoulders back, look up towards the ceiling, big breath in, and then exhale, take our chest towards our thigh. You should feel a stretch in the outside of the right hip here. Breathing. Go ahead and come back up to center. We're going to bring that right foot down. Bring the left knee in and then cross it over the right knee. Flexing the foot, holding onto the knee. With the left hand this time, roll the shoulders back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, take the heart towards the thigh. And go to where it feels comfortable for you. So if you feel any kind of pain or discomfort, maybe back off a couple inches. And then we're going to come back up to center. Go ahead and unravel that. And then we're going to come into a warrior two variation. So I want you to take your right foot out to the side, turning the toe facing out. Now, if it doesn't go all the way out, just wherever feels good for you, this left foot is going to actually reach back. Okay, so we've got our left leg straight, right knee is bent. We're going to bring our arms into a T. Go ahead and look over your right middle finger. Deep breaths in here, pulling the core in. And then we're going to relax this left arm down the back leg, reach the right arm up and back, turning the palm to face away from us. This is reverse warrior. And then inhale, come back to center. Back into warrior two. Right forearm's going to come onto the thigh. Left arm's going to sweep up alongside the ear. Palm facing the floor and twisting the chest open. Your right hand feels like you're holding a platter. And then we're going to come back up, warrior two. Beautiful. Go ahead and bring your hands to prayer in front of your heart. We're going to bend this knee and bring that heel in. So now we're in what's called like a seated goddess pose. And again, if you can't reach the floor comfortably, then don't worry about it. You can have something underneath you and you can grab onto that. Otherwise, you can just bring your hands onto your thighs. Okay, and you're just going to kind of twist from side to side here. Bringing the right shoulder forward and then the left shoulder. Everyone else, we're going to inhale, reach up, and then exhale, reach down towards the floor. So it's coming in between us. And if you need to readjust, feel free. If you can get your hands to the ground, that's fine. If not, that's fine too. Like I said, you can place a big book or a block down. Knees are going out. We're not caving in. And then your right hand's going to stay on the ground. We're going to twist open to the left. Go to bring the left hand down, and then twist open to the right this time. Right hand's going to come down. Both hands are going to come up onto the thighs, and we're going to come back up. And then we're going to go into warrior two on the opposite side. So the left foot's already kind of pointed out. We're going to bring that heel out and then kind of straighten that leg. Readjust as you need to. And then when you're ready, bringing the arms out into a T. Belly pulls in nice and tight. Shoulders are relaxed away from the ears. And on your next exhale, let the back hand release down. Left hand's going to turn so the palm faces away from us. And reverse warrior on the left side. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, come into what's called extended side angle. Right arm's going to come alongside the ear, palm facing the floor. Left palm is turned up. And we're resting that elbow on the left thigh. Inhale, return back to warrior two. Bringing the hands to prayer in front of our heart. Bringing this heel back in. We're going to come back into that seated goddess pose. And again, if you want, you just bring your hands here. And then just kind of let that right shoulder drop forward. And the left shoulder. Or we're going to inhale, reach our arms up. Exhale, bring them down towards the floor. And I'm going to go ahead and readjust. Right hand's going to stay down. We're going to lift the left arm up. Left hand's going to come down. Right arm's going to go up. And then go ahead and bring both hands back down. They're going to come up onto the thigh. We're going to come all the way up. And then you're going to press down into your feet. And you're going to stand up. And then we're going to utilize the chair for some other things. So I'm going to move it around. And I'm going to double check real fast just to make sure you guys can still see. Since I don't have a cameraman. Cool, everyone can see. Hi, everyone. Awesome. So, now we're going to face away from said chair. Now, obviously, if you were doing this in a recliner at home, don't do it on something that rocks. Okay, so find a dining room table or chair, or maybe if you've got like a bar at your house or like an island, you can use that instead. So we're going to face towards it. We're going to bring our hands down. And I want you to bring your right toes back. So the left knee is going to have a little bend in it. And I just want you to go back and forth here on the heel. We did this the other day in my other class. So, hold on one second. YouTube's not going to like Tiny Dancer. They're going to get me for playing music I shouldn't be playing. Sorry about that, guys. All right. If you guys have come to my regular class, you know music's a big thing. So I have to have some kind of music. So we're going to bring the right foot forward. The left foot's going to step back this time. A lot of the weight is on the chair. And I'm just bouncing up and down on that left toe. Nice. Perfect. Now, we need to stand a little bit away from the chair. And then take your feet out a little bit more than hip distance. And bend the knees here. Okay? So when you bend the knees, make sure you're not falling forward so the weight is back into the hips. We're going to bring our hands onto the back of the chair. Again, you can do this on a table, and you can even do this next pose on a wall. We're going to come into a downward dog on our feet. So just letting the head release in between the shoulders, or the shoulders, the arms. Gaze is down at your feet. Knees are bent. And if you want, you can relax the head here. You can begin kind of bend and straighten the legs. And go back and forth here. Nice. And then come all the way back up. And then I'm going to turn to where now I'm facing the chair. Perfect. All right, hi chair, what's up? So we're going to take our right foot into the chair. Now again, if you have any kind of balancing issues, you don't have to lift the foot up this high. You can have it a little bit further down. But for the sake of this, because I have this chair, we're going to utilize this height. So the right foot's going to be on the chair, and your left hand is going to come either onto the back of the chair or on the seat of the chair. Okay? Left foot is on the ground, little bend in the knee here. Right hand's going to be on the right thigh. We're going to inhale, roll the shoulders back, lengthening out through the crown of the head, and then exhale, we're going to turn our torso to the right, and maybe extend your right arm up towards the ceiling. Reaching up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Bring the hand back down. We're going to step this here. We're going to come up to standing. We're going to go to the other side. So the left foot's going to come into the chair. And then just for this sake, we're going to inhale, reach this right arm up, and then exhale, take it down. Left hand's going to be on top of the knee. Inhale, lengthen up through the crown of the head. Exhale, twist the torso to the left, and maybe extend that arm. Now I want to mention that if you've got any kind of shoulder issues or arm issues or anything like that, you don't have to extend the arm up. You can keep it on the thigh. Otherwise, we're going to just keep it lifted, palms facing out, fingers are active. Exhale, go ahead and bring that left hand on the inside of the chair. We're going to come on up, and we're going to step away. Nice. And then I'm going to go ahead and turn my chair to face you guys. And we're going to come back down to sit. There's going to be a lot of other cheer classes that I'm going to do over these next couple of weeks because it doesn't look like we're going to be able to open at the end of March. It's probably going to continue to stay closed until at least the kids go back to school. But we'll keep you posted on that as this whole situation unfolds. It's kind of annoying now, but we're doing what we can, and this is giving you guys the opportunity to still do your yoga practice in the safety and comfort of your own home. So we're just going to come to a seat. I'm going to go ahead and sit back into my chair so I can allow the back of the chair to hold me. Hands are going to be light in my lap. Shoulders roll back, and we're just going to close our eyes. And I want you just to connect with your breath here. So nice full inhale through your nose. Exhale, nice and slow. Trying to get your exhales a little bit longer than your inhales. A couple more breaths here. Going to bring your right hand onto your belly, your left hand onto your heart. I want you to take 5 inhales, but your inhales, I want them to be for the count of 4, and your exhales, I'd like for them to be for the count of 6 or 8, depending on your own lung capacity. So I want you to inhale, 4, 3, 2, exhale. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or whatever number that you would like to go to. We're going to do 3 more rounds of this. Resting your hands on your lap. Feel free to remain there. Otherwise, that is going to be the end of our practice for our little 10-15 minute chair yoga class. I don't have a timer, so I don't really know how long this is. If there's any kind of chair yoga class that you would like for me to do in particular, like desk chair specific or couch or anything like that, please write it in the comments below. We are taking all kinds of recommendations and feedback right now, so please do not hesitate to tell us what you guys want. We are accepting donations. If you have any questions about donations, let me know, and I can send you that information as well. It's also pinned at the top of our Facebook page. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. Namaste, and I love you guys.